NKD SMARTVIEW, and today I'll be playing yet again using my winning color strategy as I've been doing for quite a while. So today, now playing this winning color strategy, I'm actually going to begin my stake now. Okay, I won't actually been doing this video for a long time. So this is actually my pattern on winning color strategy. Goes one way. I just always play using a 75% assurance of winning my game. After doing that, if I incur a loss along the way, I use my statistics to cover for it. So right now I'm going to continue using my no winning color strategy as I've been doing for quite a while now. So now this is my first game. Recorded a winning. So first game won, and now I continue. This pattern now I've actually been using it for quite a while. My no winning color strategy. I actually have two ways of actually using it. First strategy is actually using my statistics. Then if I incur a loss, I don't actually have to use my statistics again. All I have to do is to use the previous statistics I actually used in playing to actually cover up for the loss. Second one is this pattern I'm actually using now. I keep on doing this. Once I get a loss, I then use my statistics to know what exactly to play. So actually two ways of playing this. The first way, which I normally use, then this other way, which I just keep on playing like this. The reason why I like this pattern is that you can actually go a long run before you can incur a loss and then have to actually cover up for it. Now at this point I've incurred a loss, as you can see here now. So what do? I use my statistics now to cover for it. Okay. So now this is it here, and I'm going to cover up for this right now. This is the way to use my statistics. I actually have two ways of doing this. Either I use my normal particular pattern whereby I use statistics in playing all games, or I use this particular pattern now. Once I make a loss, I then use the analysis to cover up for it. So whichever two I may decide to use. Okay. So now game has won. The amount lost now has been covered up for. So now I continue my staking. So I continue staking now with my normal process, which I was actually, as I said, there are two patterns. This is pattern number 2. I have my pattern number 1, which goes with actually staking using every single statistics that comes by to know what exactly to stake. And then this, I play with the possibility of getting a winning more than a draw. Then once I have a draw, I then cover up for it. Okay. So this is it. Game 1. So I continue on my staking. My aim now is just to get this amount now. I started with 11,000 plus, so I want to just get to 15,000. Once I get to 15,000, I end this video. So my aim is 15,000. Once I get to 15,000, I end this video. So I'll continue my gameplay now till I get to 15,000, and once I get to 15,000, that is where I call it a day. So I'll continue on this. Okay, 5 seconds left, then the result will be out. What is it going to be? Okay, game 1 again. So as I said, I continue using this. So I continue on my stakes. My aim now is to get to either 14 or 15,000. I don't like my video being too long, so this video should be up to almost 4 minutes now. I don't like my video being unnecessarily long, so even if it's 14,000 I stop, it's all good and fine. So I continue on this now. Game 1, So up to the next. So now I'm on 13,000 currently now, and I'm still proceeding. So actually now some people will really look at this, and that someone actually said this a long time ago, that actually posted this pattern. It was like, is this not the normal thing which every guy do? You just go to your winning color, go to where you have color, start picking these three colors. But the question I ask you now is that the moment this loses now, how do you recover for it? You know, when you make use of the statistics, that is when you actually understand this thing more. I'm making use of my color statistics now. Now you go to your 100 draws now. There are two things I will explain to you now. First of all, look at your 100 draws. What can you see now? In 100 times, you can see draw coming out 23 times. Imagine that out of 100 times, you lost 23 times. Then imagine staking with just 100 naira. So you have actually lost 2,300 out of 10,000 naira that you played. Now you can see that this one here has won again. Let me actually stake my game now. Then I'll further explain it to you. Now imagine that out of 100 draws now, you lose 23. Let me say you are making stakes with 100 naira. Then out of 100 draws, you lose 23, which is actually what? 2,300. This is because this is 23, and sometimes this is usually 30 something. So let me say at average 30. Now imagine out of 100 draws you lose 30, that is 3,000. Then per every single game which you actually playing these three colors, what you make is at the very maximum with 100 naira is 18 naira. With 100 naira is actually 18 naira. Then 18 naira times 70 is 5,000 plus. Then imagine that playing these three colors now, by every single game you are losing how much? 300 naira. Then by the 30 times you lose, that means you are gaining 5,000 plus and you are losing 3,000 plus, and you are gaining you actually, now this game has won. So imagine that now you lost 30 times. That means 30 times that this game lost. Okay, or let me not even use that. Let me actually play this now and come back to you to explain this more. Now imagine that, let me just put it at this 23, which it is now. As you can see, this is how many draws now. 23. That means if you are playing this, by every single game you stake 300 naira. Actually now as I'm doing, I'm staking 1-2. For every single game you play, you stake 300 naira. That means calculate 300 naira by 23 times that draw actually came. That is 6,009, almost 7,000. And then out of this now, imagine you gain 18 naira per every single game times 70 something times that you actually won is how much? Around 5,000 plus. That means at the end of the day, you see that you are a losing end. These people actually knows what they are doing, so you can't eventually seem to win them. Now I'm on 13,009. So as I said, if you go, you can calculate this by yourself. Imagine staking with 100 naira on every single of those games. You will know how much it will bring out in the long run. So now all I'm saying is that thinking about playing this game just to get more gains than losses won't work out. So you actually just have to make use of a staking plan. That is the reason why I actually use a staking plan in playing it. Because if you just decide, okay, let me just carry these three colors, be staking 100 naira, probably in the next 1 hour I can make like 40 wins and 20 draws. It's a lie. They will collect it all from you and you will be back to nowhere. So that is what I'm saying in essence now. So if you don't have a staking plan for actually playing this, and then to be able to recover, that is the major thing. To be able to recover once you make a loss, you don't even bother using this pattern. It won't work out, and it won't work out for you. As you can see now, for the past how many games I've actually made straight wins. But the moment I make a loss now, what will happen? Either I will then have to, as someone that does not know how to use a strategy, you then start playing the game from afresh. Then that money that you have lost, 300 naira, because by every single game if you use 100 naira, is actually how much lost? 300 naira. So you have to actually win 4 more games. That means out of 5, if you win 4 and lose 1, that means you're only making a gain of 20 naira, which is not even reasonable at all. Then sometimes out of 5 games you can actually lose 3 or 4 at a row, because it happens like that. Let me show you this now. Look at this now. You can see draw now. Total max win streak for the 400 draws. Max win streak for 100 draws. That is 4 times, as you can see here. That means at a point this draw can actually come out 4 times. That means you lose 4 times in a row. As you can see here now, this has been lost. This has been lost. So as I'm trying to say in essence, there can be a possibility that you lose 4 times. Imagine somebody playing out of 5 games and losing 4 times. That means you are what? Losing an amount of 1,000 plus. So if you don't have the strategy of being able to cover up for your loss, don't use this pattern. Now let me analyze this and know what to play. Okay, the pattern looks rather easy, but it is not what you might think. Okay, so now this is how I actually cover up for my loss right now. So it might look all simple, but if I am to explain it out properly for you, which I will actually do so once I make this win now, you will then understand it more. So let me just make this win now and cover up for the loss I actually lost. So this is it now. Game has actually won. So now as you can see, I've covered up for what I lost. So my aim now is to get to what, 15,000 as I said. So what will I do now? Actually continue on my staking. So as I said now, playing this game with chances of making more wins than loss as your hope will not actually work out well for you. Because imagine entering into your 100 draws now. You can see here where you see max win streak for the past 100 draws. That means there was a time whereby if you had been playing this green, red and blue, you will lose for 4 times consecutively. Imagine using 100 naira now to stake. That means you lost first one 300 naira went, second one 300 naira went, third one 300 naira went, fourth one 300 naira went. And let me let you know, this thing has odds of just 3.80. That means on every single game you win, you make only 80 naira. Imagine losing 1,200 and you're making 80 naira. How many times will you play to be able to cover up for the loss? Just how many times? So that is why you must actually use a staking pattern. Experience is what will make you actually know the possibilities and impossibilities in this game. So you go for the possibilities and then take the risk associated to it. So now as I said, I'm actually playing using this pattern. It looks all simple and all easy to use, but mind you, it's not as it seems, because as I've showed you, the possibility of losing is rather very high. Imagine out of 100 games you lose 22 times. That means 300 times 22 is how much? 6,600. Then the remaining 78 times that you win times 78 times 80, you see that you are getting less than what you actually lost. You are getting at the very most 6,000. That means at the end of the day, you see that you are still on a losing streak. Then imagine a time whereby this now is on the figure is at 30 something. That means you are losing 9,000 and then getting like 6,000 or thereabout. So it does not work. Game has won. Now I'm at 14,950. I'll be ending my video here. If you're interested in this pattern, you contact me and then you get it. I'm NKD.